Hey, what's going on, everyone? Watch this video for Tuesday, December 17th. I'm telling you, it is pretty dead out there. Now, keep in mind, this is also partly due to we had a Monday morning gap up, market gapping up to all-time highs, and then what typically happens is this. Gaps up. I mean, look at how choppy, narrow range, do nothing of a day it was. And that's kind of expected on a Monday. Maybe we'll see some better trading the rest of the week. But I do think, with all the holidays around, it feels like things are just really, really dead. The best thing I did today, I'm going to slide this over because I took a screenshot, and in keeping with my new tradition of, if you don't know, I've resolved to try to hold more of my position for a better move, albeit still intraday. I'm never going to hold overnight. So I'm pretty proud of this one. I bought this at 90, called it at 90 in the chat room, bought it at 90, and my best sell was right there at 92.40. That's not huge, but anyone who knows me knows I would have never held through a pullback and ended up pulling $2.40 on a stock like this in the past. And so, my experiment is paying off pretty well. I mean, I had over $4 a share on a stock last week, and really kind of enjoying it. So that's paying off really well, and it's actually good, I think, for me or any trader to get a little bit outside of your comfort zone and push yourself a little bit. And I'm kind of proud of the results I'm seeing. So anyway, what are we watching for Tuesday? OMI just goes back on balance. Watch another red day, kind of down to these recent lows from September, but it's gotten there, straight 4 days straight from the top of the range to the bottom of the range. I definitely think it's worth watching. EXPR right here to the middle of our buy zone that we look for, right? And it's 4 days down in a row after a really nice move. One of my favorite setups for a bounce play tomorrow. That's EXPR. ASMB, huge move here. Couple days lower on declining volume, goes on bounce watch. Remember, I'm only going to take these if I get a proper intraday setup. EYEG, now keep in mind, this is a really handsome looking candle, right? It went from 655 to 772. That's a big percentage move after a gap up back here that maybe people thought it was going to get filled, and now it's curling back up. The one thing I would point out is that it had this really nice percentage gain on 200,000 shares. So, will this have enough interest in it to give any kind of red to green or follow through tomorrow? I have no idea, but we're going to keep it on watch. Fate broke out through 20 today. Completely missed it. So anyway, it's really strong though. You had the big gap up, it went sideways for about a week, and then it's pushing up again. It's kind of far away from the moving averages. Feel like I'm chasing a little bit, but it doesn't matter because I won't take a trade unless I get a proper setup. So I think it's worth having on the watch list for tomorrow. GV, nice volume spike, albeit still not 500,000 shares, but a big push today on news. So maybe we get a follow through day there. MIRM had a massive intraday range from 1122 all the way to 2243 up here before settling in probably somewhere close to the midpoint of its range. Certainly worth watching tomorrow. RADA, nice little volume spike today. You can kind of picture a flag pattern up here, and it looks like it's trying to resolve to the upside. So that one's interesting to me. ABEO popped back here, couple days lower, and then right back up to new recent highs. Not new highs, but new recent highs. Want to watch that one. This is IRBT, iRobot, had this pop here, a red day, and then right back up. Certainly interesting over 50 bucks, where it's basically topped out for almost 3 days in a row. So we're going to watch that one. I think there's a lot of shorts in that name. ELOX had a really big, nice move, here, which was, late October and then early November, and kind of putting in a cup and handle here. Certainly interesting over the most recent high over 734. Today's high 712. That could also be a catalyst over 712. Then a possible 734 break, and then maybe a move to test this 8. And certainly over 8 could still get going. So it's a handsome looking chart. Let's keep our eyes on ELOX. And then lastly, CSBR, which might have my interest just on the daily chart anyway. Had a nice run back here, pulled back and gapped up and almost to recent highs. But that's not why it's on the watch. It's on watch because in after hours, this was up over 950. Looks like it's close to settling in after hours around 845. Either way, still potential gap and go tomorrow. And that's all I've got. We're going to leave it at that. We'll add some gappers to this list in the pre-market. And again, remember, it's pretty thin holiday trading, so don't overdo it in this time of year. All right, I'm done babbling. We'll see you in chat tomorrow.